architectural elements that you would see in shingle style, which is curved elements, and which was quite common in my mind and when I've been looking at shingle style houses over the years. This is the Falmouth house, and this is what I painted about a year ago, and it has a remnants of shingle style, but it also has clapboard, so I don't know necessarily would call it a shingle style house, but it does have those elements in it, like this detail here and embellishments like this. But this is what was very interesting about Sally's house. It had these details here, which I've never seen in any other houses. And this shingle style was quite famous in America, and in our area, the Portland area, a famous architect, his name was John Calvin Stevens, and that seems to be a very famous architect, and he did a lot of famous dwellings in this area. So who knows? I don't know if he did this house or not, but it's quite an interesting house after you start looking closely at it. Hi, I'm Tim and welcome to my studio. Today we're going to take a look at Captain Willard's house. And way before the days of Captain Newark, which is actually a restaurant where everyone used to know in South Portland, there was Captain Willard. He must have been a famous captain because there's a street named after him, a beach named after him, and a square. So this house was the house that he built way before everything was built around this house. And this house had a very interesting style, which we all know would be shingle style. And the details of this house was quite interesting because I didn't realize it until after the fact I started taking pictures. But each window and each doorway has a little bit of an eyebrow all built underneath the shingles, so the shingles kind of go over each window, which is quite neat because this was kind of close near the ocean, and this kind of style I'm sure helped keep the window and the rain off of the windows over the stones. So it's quite an interesting house, and it was kind of a neat project. The story behind this project was Gail had a close friend and a long working relationship with a woman she used to work with, and her name was Sally, and it's untold how old she is, but she seemed to be in the industry for a very long time. But so when she retired, Gail really wanted something special for her, and so she asked me to paint a picture of her house, and hopefully the house will be in the family for a long time. No one knows how many years she's been around, because she never tells anyone her age. But she was specially recognized in her field of child development, and she had a facility named after her, which was quite neat. So it was a very special day that day, I'm sure, and it must have been something very neat. So I'm glad in some way or another I was involved with it. So without further ado, let's see how this one was made.